playing none of the hits, but talking all the shit. You're listening to WSWG Radio.
And now, brothers and sisters, we present...
Alright, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Better than College Girls Gone Wild. It's more off the chain than Late Night with Miss Clea.
Call me now for your free reading.
Pimp Homeo, Pimp Homeo.
Hey, Julie Ho.
I am but $300 short, thy pimp. First note, my ass is tired, thy pimp Homeo. Be this hour, I have done weeping. Thou have poppeth my coochie till I can't pop this no more.
You know what, asshole?
Hello?
Yo, 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 you ladies suck! But that's how we like it. It's the West Side Wise Guys show. On tap tonight, we got an F, Marry, Kill for you. We're going to talk about sexual piercings, genitals, and whatnot, and do they turn you on? And then we're going to talk about some weird laws in Japanese porno. Tonight on the West Side Wise Guys show. What's up, everybody? This is Rick, and you're hanging out with the West Side Wise Guys, Roger, Jimmy, and Shannon.
Hey,
Evening.
Good evening.
are you back from vacation, I guess, right?
Yeah, I had a little
Mishap?
family problem last week. I had some sick people. I had to go to the hospital with my daughter, so I had to dip out of here pretty early. Thanks for Shannon for stepping in for me. Really good.
She scrizzled it up for a second.
I tried. I'm no Rick, but I tried my best.
So got everybody by. I didn't think it was that bad. I listened to it.
It was funnier watching her do it. You know, it was like she was so nervous.
I could tell listening to it that there was people in the background smirking.
Yeah, we were. Well, I made her rehearse it
Yeah, very much.
like 4 times.
Maybe that's...
Try like 10.
All right, well, whatever.
For the record, I think it'd have been better if you didn't rehearse it. But that's my opinion.
I'm glad it was rehearsed. A few times I stumbled.
Well, I had to fucking learn on the fly. I didn't have my shit wrote down.
Yeah,
I had
well,
to-
we're
I had
supposed to be a little seasoned.
You like
here.
to play with your fly. So
I had to
don't even go
stutter
there.
and shit. The first thing we got for you, we're going to talk about a F, Marry, Kill. We come up here, and we got the pictures up. Do we?
Yeah, well, you got to tell people how they can see it.
But those aren't on there, though.
Yeah, they are.
I thought that was a Spank Bang thing.
Nope. No. So right now...
1 week you're off, and now you're lost.
Yeah, depending on where you're listening. So let's say you're listening at WSWGradio.com. You could, if you so chose, to make the switch to the WSWGshow.com.
Listen live.
Click on Listen Live, and then you'll see the pictures of the F, Marry, Kill there for you to view as we talk about this.
Okay, where are they?
What do you mean, the pictures?
Yeah.
Well, they're on the site.
I mean, what names do I tell them?
Well, you have to pull it up.
Where's it at?
You go to Jimmy.
Where's the link?
Go to Jimmy.
Okay.
And then go to something. Go to that one.
That one?
That one.
Okay.
And then it's the second line there.
Okay. Quick computer lesson. This is computer, what do
101.
they call it? Lab. 1 is Serena Williams. 2 is Natalie Gulbis. And 3 is Danica Patrick, the IndyCar driver.
Right. Now the everybody knows the first one and the third one, but I think the Natalie Gulbis, she's the reason I put the fucking pictures on the site, because I was like, who the fuck is that? Like, if somebody's listening, how the fuck they gonna know that? So I put the pictures up, and that's why we're doing it this way tonight.
I never heard of her.
Well, you should, because she's fucking hot.
She's pretty smoking.
Yeah, like
So I guess I did pretty good with them.
Yeah, because like before I saw what she looked like, it was very simple. Marry Danica, fuck Serena, and kill the bitch I had not known.
Yeah.
It's not going down like that now. Now it's I'm fucking killing Serena.
What?
Oh, yes.
You don't want to put your fucking dick between those fucking loaves of bread?
The other two
Loaves
are...
of bread, dude. Them are like fucking hams.
Those are like honey baked hams and
Yeah.
shit. No, I want to
Golden,
I want to be able to
delicious
fuck the other
ham.
two. Like if I have to weigh the decision of who's not getting fucked, her ass is so big. I don't know that my dick's long enough to make it in.
And I bet it's muscular, so hitting it would be like hitting a brick wall.
Yeah, like I would bruise my pelvis fucking her or something.
I'm fucking her. That's it.
I don't want to have hip trauma during sex.
Now, my only variable is what I'm doing to the other ones. Because I want to fuck the other ones, too. So...
See, I'm marrying Danica Patrick because I figure if that's my wife, she could probably get me a ride in one of those fucking cars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She probably owns her own fucking car, you know?
Yeah, but she can probably, like, she can be riding you and shit, and in the middle of it, she could say, stop, pit stop, and go down and go, and you're done.
Give you a quick oil change.
She could probably get you off with her fucking mouth as fast as they could change her tires.
I don't think she went through the same training the pit crew did, dude.
Never know. She might have got that job doing that.
If I hear bzz, bzz in the fucking bedroom, that's the first sign that I'm getting the fuck out.
Maybe she's got...
Can we pull up the picture so Rick can see her?
I mean, he could. It's gonna like fuck. He can't really because it'll like
Okay.
doubly loop the
Yeah, it'll
show
start
through.
playing
it'll
and
start
shit.
playing the show.
Never mind. My bad.
Just Google the bitch.
Oh, hold on. I can pull her up for you, Rick.
What's her name again?
Hold on, I got you.
It's right there,
Natalie Golbis.
Wow, really?
man. You take-
I'm a little rusty.
Yeah. No more vacation for you.
all right,
There you
so
go.
Oh, my God.
yeah, you still.
And she plays golf, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a golf player.
LPGA.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna...
He's gonna jerk it right now.
Yeah, you were so quick to fucking shoot
Leave
me
your
down.
hands on the table, Rick.
I already shot the load, so I don't need to jerk.
Okay, good.
You were so quick to bash what I said, and you can't even pick now.
All right. Well, I don't know that bitch's personalities.
You don't know none of
You're
them
not-
personality.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I've
jeez.
seen the other ones on TV and
All
shit.
right, because that's really getting to know him.
Let's see.
I mean, Danica Patrick used to work for GoDaddy, so
Okay.
that means she's pretty cool.
I'm marrying that bitch because
Okay.
she's a golf player, and that's a nice, relaxing sport.
Okay.
So she'd be cool to chill with.
Yeah, but I want to fuck the chick I want to marry the chick that lives her whole life on the edge, and that's the race car
And I
driver.
guess I'm killing Danica Patrick before she runs into the wall and does it herself. And then I'm gonna bang Serena.
Seriously?
See, my argument is that
I'm banging her,
you
period.
marry Danica because if she hits the wall,
Life
you're,
insurance.
you
got
get
her
you're
shit.
rich and you get a whole new set of F Mary kills. Because now you're single again.
You really thought about this, didn't you?
Yeah, 'cause the
Yeah,
other,
yeah, yeah.
'cause, I mean, he does have a real good point because the other two, they're not in a sport where they can possibly die unless somebody.
If you
kills
die
them.
in golf, that's
There's
some
a-
hardcore
there's
golfing.
a horrible fucking accident.
I
Seriously.
mean, what if your 9-iron snaps and busts you in the temple on the way up?
If it snaps,
Then
I
you've
think
got a really
somebody,
short 9-iron.
Yeah. I think somebody else would get
We are
busted in
talking
the
about Rick
temple.
here.
I guess you could die from I guess you could
Cut
die.
his mic off.
I guess you could die from someone else's bad golf shot.
I mean, what's going to happen to Serena?
Yeah, you're just gonna get pummeled with balls all day till you're dead.
No, she's gonna get pummeled with balls all day. Okay, that's me and you. I mean, what are you doing?
I kind of go on with Roger.
Yeah, see, my theory is that I pick them so good you can't refute my pick.
I mean,
That's what I go for.
I don't know if I'd want to kill Serena. I think I'd want to fuck her and maybe kill her. Because
Really?
I just want to stick my dick in between them fat ass. Just, man.
Yeah, me too.
Really? That's all you're thinking about is those thighs? She's not attractive.
I bet if she bent over butt naked, she'd be attractive.
Just staring at her ass? If you think her ass is attractive?
We're just fucking her. We're not married.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
We're not looking
it's
into
a one
it.
night stand. It's just a fuck.
Yeah, I'm just going to dump nut in her and leave. So, anyway, on the 1-year anniversary show, we're going to be giving away multiple subscriptions to Playboy.
Yes, and right here they are.
Sound effect.
You do not get the prizes.
Yeah, we
The
are.
gifts.
We're
Yeah.
all gonna have a jerk fest to ultimate nudes and hot natural.
Yeah,
nudes.
so if they give us pocket pussies or if they give us a Sawzall with a dildo on it, we're keeping it. Not
Are you
for
gonna
me.
use it?
Not for me. I'll use
You
it.
said a
just
Sawzall with
on
a
somebody
dildo on
else.
it. I think me and
That's a fucking
well, actually,
party.
Roger came up with this that the paddle. I think that's a
What?
good one.
What?
What we was talking about the other day, having a chick do that.
Oh yeah, I let me clarify this. So we're at work the other day, and I'm mixing mud in a fucking bucket, right? And my paddle's a little bent, so the drill is just kind of vibrating back and forth, and my little A cups were jiggling pretty good, and I'm going, damn, this would be hot to just get a bucket of mud. It's like $5 for a fucking thing to mix. Bend the paddle even more and have a topless chick and film it and have her mixing mud and shit. Her fucking titties would be all over the place.
Would you slow it down?
Oh
and
yeah,
watch it?
yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we could put it
Ripples
on.
and waves.
But we could put it on the site though.
See, what I want to get is I want to get a chainsaw.
A chain. Put the
and
tongues on it.
Yeah, put the tongues on
A
it.
chainsaw.
You replace the blade with a bike chain, and then
with a
you put a bunch
conveyor.
of rubber tongues on it, and then that way it's just like fucking licking her so fucking
It's gonna
fast. and
smack
shit.
the fuck out of her.
Licking
pussy.
her. It's gonna thunder slap the vagina.
Oh, it's gonna fuck it up,
Chainsaws go fast, dude.
And I'm not talking about like coming down on it like. I'm talking about like just putting the tip up to it so the tongue's coming around the edge.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
she's gonna have whiplash from
Dude,
pussy lips.
do you know somebody that would let you do that? Because that's just insane.
If I wish.
I don't.
Nobody's coming out with me with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Even with a dull blade.
Like,
No.
hey, baby, I want to try something new tonight. Let me get the still out the shed. Like, what the fuck?
I think I know somebody that would do it.
I don't think you
Somebody-
want. I don't think you want the speed of the chainsaw, though.
I don't know
Yeah,
that
that's
you
a
want
little too
that
fucking
chick that will
fast.
You're
let
gonna
you do
bruise
it.
a clit.
You're gonna rip some lips off. It's gonna look worse than
Rip
roast beef.
some lips.
Can't you turn the idle down on it?
I mean, there's like, there's hardly variable. You ever hear somebody cut a tree? It's just on or off.
Yeah, it's really gonna look like roast beef after you're done.
Yeah, swollen roast
Yeah,
beef.
that's what I'm saying.
Anyway,
It's gonna be
before
black
we
and
got
blue.
on to the tongue chainsaws, you're going to get 3 Girls Gone Wild DVDs. And
Well, you're not. One person will get one.
Yeah. And for the ladies, when you play, you'll get a Hustler gift card for $25 so you can buy yourself a chainsaw with tongues
That
on it, baby.
products may change without notice.
very quickly.
And you get
Subject to change.
a Doors DVD.
Yeah.
So the chicks get fucked.
Someone gave it to me for Christmas, and I don't want
the
it.
chicks get fucked.
The Hustler gift card is awesome.
Hell
Yeah.
Because even if you don't like toys or lotion, they
Well,
have like some awesome clothes and
Well,
purses.
let's be honest. This is a male-oriented show, right?
Yeah.
By the way, coming soon, you can get your own version of the box game, Guess Your Junk.
Are we going to explain what that? Did we even cover that at all yet?
No, I don't
Yeah,
believe so.
I think we said something.
Did we?
On
Well,
the
we
Friday,
should reiterate it. 'cause
on the
it's only
Friday
2
Night
weeks
Freak
away.
show, February 4th, we're all going to be playing a game show on the show live. It's called Guess Your Junk, and what's going to happen is me, Jimmy, and Roger are going to put our junk in a box, and
We're gonna-
Shannon, Sarah, Tasha, and one variable chick
Yeah,
We're all gonna be
a control,
blindfolded.
a control person.
are all going to be blindfolded, and they're going to have their hands only to
Reach in the box.
reach in the box,
One hand, because I seen the box. You ain't getting
peruse the landscape of the junk
peruse.
with their hands, and guess whose junk they're feeling.
You're gonna be able to stick your hand in there
Contestant number
and
one,
explore the
come on, put
Chronicles
your
of
junk
Narnia.
in the
And
box.
whoever wins the game show gets to have all 3 of our junks that night.
Oh, that's the prize.
Damn.
You know,
So-
I think this was made just so you could get somebody else to touch your junk.
That clearly was the idea
Yeah.
here.
And what do we get out of it?
I mean, I don't know
I'm
what
just
these
wondering-
guys are thinking.
I'll give you whatever you
guys
want.
get to be on a radio
You get a
show.
junkyard for
I'm
the
on a
night.
radio show every day or every week.
That night you get a junkyard.
A junkyard.
No, it's junk in the box.
No, I think it'll be. I think it'll be greatly interesting if they lose and they can't. If no wife ever guesses the appropriate junk.
That's gonna be pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then the variable does.
Yeah, but what if the oddball chick guesses?
That's what
all
I'm
of them?
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, is that going to cause shit drama?
I mean, people are going to be like, "Why does that bitch know my man's junk so good?"
Yeah, exactly. How come she knows everybody's junk and I guess wrong?
It will be questioned.
It will be.
You still got pornos?
I have a few,
Okay,
but they're
I still
all real
got 'em.
bad.
I don't remember. I don't watch them too often. But does the pornos nowadays, are all of them, or 90 to 99%, are they all bald, or do they have pubes? Some of them.
Some have the little,
Like a little patch.
Like
Their airline
I'm
shirt.
being a rebel and I'm not going to shave my bush completely.
launch
or
pad.
the, or the Hitler stash.
Yeah, or they thin it down like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Well,
I've seen that lately.
because I watched a Japanese porno and I couldn't really tell.
Because it's all fucking pixelated.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
was like fucked up. So what's up with that shit?
Well, I was watching this documentary on, and I wished I had written the guy's name down, but you don't write shit down at 3:30 in the morning. It's just a rule. I don't write the rules.
Maybe
I
you
just
need a
enforce them.
DVR right there, buddy.
So anyway, I'm watching this, and they're talking about this great filmmaker who makes porn in Japan, but you can't see any of the genitals. So when they fuck each other, not because they don't want to show penetration, but because they don't want to show pubic hair.
So you're telling me it's kind of like a Skinmax, Cinemax type shit? You're not going to see
No,
any
it's
penetration?
worse. It's like that. It's like that.
Soap
It's
opera
like cheaters when they block out the face.
But
like
don't they show them fucking, but they just show you angles to where you can't see that area?
yeah. And then if an angle comes in where they show that area, it's all pixelated. Like
What the fuck?
yeah, it's like. I mean,
How is that considered porn?
I could never jerk the Japanese porn that has the pixelated thing over it.
I mean, that's not considered porn.
And by the way, Japanese porn is really weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's like they pioneer fetish.
Well, the weird thing about it is that the chick always looks like she's a sex slave.
They are.
And
They're
just has
very
to
submissive over there.
I had a friend of mine I used to work with. He was single, and he went up to the Chinese restaurant by our work, and there was this little Chinese chick that he thought was kind of cute. So every time he eats her, he's trying to woo her and shit, and she's like not on it. Like, you're American, we're all here as a family. Fuck you, get at it. Kind of that, like, shy. Well, one day he pulls some pimp shit on her and shit. He asked her to go out, and she says, "Nah, not really." Blah blah blah. So the next time he goes there, he has flowers sent there, and he asks her. He says, "I'd really like to take you out and get to know you." Blah blah blah. If you're interested, come down to the car wash, which was right next door. He'll be washing his car, so he's washing his car, and she comes down. So needless to say, she's a virgin. And he finally, after about a month of messing with her and talking her into it, finally gets her to suck his dick, gets her to give him some pussy and shit.
That's their first date?
No, I said after about a month of them dating.
Oh,
or
I
whatever,
thought you
or
meant a
You
hanging
said
month
out.
talking her into it.
Yeah, like I thought you meant like a month of
he's
fucking
meaning after-
sending
no, 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 no.
flowers and
After
going in
going
there.
out.
And,
After a month or month and a half, he coerced her into doing it.
after going in there and gaining 20 pounds on fucking Chinese food.
So then he tells me, he says, I learned some shit about him. The Chinese chick, it's their custom to work, take care of the kids and house, and the dude just works. That's their job.
And they
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You need to marry that bitch.
and I'll even take it a step further, and that I know that when they come, like when the man comes and that sex act is over, it's their job to clean up the man. Like the man just lays there, and they go and do whatever, and then they come back and I don't know if they cleanse the area,
That's
but they
what I'm talking about.
they take care of it. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to get up and wipe your
So
dick
you're telling
off.
me
They do
it's
it for
just
you.
like you're fucking your maid, basically.
Kind of, but they're very subservient and loyal. It's not like, their shit is very deeply rooted in tradition. These fucking women over here think they're nuts.
Wipe your own dick.
See,
Ladies
that's
and
what I'm talking
gentlemen,
about.
ladies and gentlemen, ladies, if you clean your man's nut up, and guys, if your woman cleans your nut up, call 488-1298. 513 area code if you're
Yes.
out of town, and let us know about it. So anyway, he finally hits it
Man.
and gets her to suck his dick and shit, and she's all flipping out because she's bleeding, and he's like, "No, it's okay. That's supposed to do that." you
Yeah,
know?
even Chinese people do.
So,
Or
so
Japanese.
finally, he deflowers the bitch and shit, and then like a couple months later, I'm like, "What happened to the Chinese chick?" He's like, "I wasn't interested in her." I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He conquered it.
He's
and it
like,
was
"Well,"
over.
he's like,
Yeah.
"She's really not my type," and blah blah. I'm like, "Dude, she's supposed to work and take care of the house and kids. You do nothing but fuck her. That's your job, and you just let her walk."
And by
so-
butt fucker, you don't really mean butt fucker. You just mean
Yeah, yeah.
butt.
So anyway, the whole restaurant, her whole family probably despises him now because
yeah.
he dated her for
He
a couple
can't.
months and took her virginity and
Used
shit.
and abused her.
And they probably hate Americans now.
That would be great. That'd
Even
be a great.
worse.
That'd be a great scene in a movie where they all run out trying to get the chicks for virginity back.
Nice.
You don't eat here no more. No more.
You're not welcome here no more.
You're not loved for a long time.
Here's a question. Here's a question that was sent in by email. It says, "Is it okay if a female member gives your kid advice without consulting the parent?"
Family
Does that say
member?
female?
No, it says it's okay if a family member.
You said female.
Did I?
Pretty
Yes.
sure.
I was thinking of
I mean,
female members.
I don't DVR
Sorry.
this and I can't rewind it. But
Yes, you did
Playback.
say
I'm
female.
gonna listen after when we're
You
done
said
here. and
female.
I'm-
You said female.
So anyway, is it okay if a family member gives your kid advice without consulting the parent?
what do you think? Like,
Well, it depends on what it is.
well, here's what I only posted the brief synopsis
Like-
of it.
Here's an example that I don't agree with. Say you talk Nick into getting in the military,
Right.
and my family's not a military background family, and,
Right.
I don't like shit. That kind of shit. No.
Well, I'm going to change the names here to protect any. When you submit emails here, we like to keep your anonymity. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. But basically, it was they gave advice on a person. They gave advice to a child who was not theirs about someone who they could date, like whether or not it was okay or not okay to date. And what I thought it raised a very good point was it made me think as a extended family member, like i.e. an uncle or an aunt, if one of your nieces or nephews come to you, how much of your own opinion are you allowed to just basically give out without having any knowledge of what the parent would actually want? So like if I knew your position on things about Nick and he came to me about something that I was very clear on with you, then I would kind of go ahead and give mine. But if it was something very strict and I was not sure of your opinion, it's of my opinion that you have no right to even say a fucking anything to the child
Yeah. And here's
without consulting
I
me.
think you should always ask the parent.
Here's an example, because ironically, I was just talking about this last night at home. I'm not going to tell what family member it was, but it was exactly what you're talking about. It was somebody dating somebody, and I basically said that I didn't agree with the premise of, the principle of why the said parent didn't want them to do that, whatever. But I told her that you have to go along with it.
Right.
Because, even though somebody doesn't agree with it, you can't just, go to that kid and say, hey, don't worry about that. Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, that's because defined.
Yeah,
You
because
have to go along with it.
because here's what happens when that kid gets called out on their actions. The person that told them it was okay, that's the first fucking thing they fire at you. Like,
Yep.
well, so-and-so said it was okay.
Yeah.
Like as if...
And they think that's the gospel because it supports their own story.
Right. So now you got to spend time debunking the idiot that gave them the dumbass information or told them it was okay. I don't know. I just think, it kind of, when I read that, I was like, man, that's fucking ignorant.
On something like that, you have to go along with what they
I mean,
say.
look, if they think, should I cut my hair or not cut my hair? I mean, that's your own opinion, and, I think that's getting a little out of hand.
Opinion's different.
I think you
if you're
should
telling that kid it's
always-
okay to do something that their parent
Right.
doesn't want them to do, then
Right.
that's
You got to
not-
go along with that parent because you're making that kid want to defy its parent, and you're
Right.
actually giving them permission
so
to
here-
do it. In a
so
I don't
here-
know. I think I don't know. Let's say, for example, let's say Nick wanted to go in the military. You didn't want him to go, but he really wanted to go, and he came to Roger and I and said, "Look, I really want to go into the military. You know, my parents are so against it. What should I do?" You know, I mean, the kid clearly wants to do
I
it.
have the political
at
answer
18,
for that.
At 18, he can go and do it with your blessing or not with your blessing. Wouldn't you rather support him in that decision and know that he can entrust us to come to us and go, "Hey, I need your help with this situation," you know?
Here's the political answer for that. I think you should do what you think is best for you. But I also think you should greatly consider the knowledge and wisdom that your father has and why he might not want you to do it. Because we all know that at the end of the day, mom and dad isn't supposed to want to fucking railroad their kid. So, you know, they know they can do it no matter what. They're aware of that. But I would just say, you know, maybe you should really consider why they don't want. And if you can't come to those terms, then you have to take that to them. You know,
I think you should, if into that situation that you're talking about, he should go with the cons and pros on it and check out both sides, and then go to his parents and
cons
say,
and
"Look,
pros, that sounds weird.
pros and cons."
I'm
whatever,
just saying.
man. However
strikes
you want
me-
to put it.
It just strikes me as odd. I mean, like your
I'm just saying
paraphrases are
because-
dyslexic.
Okay, well, I might be.
Like it's
I
just
went
like
to, I went to Gamble and West High, man. What
That's
the
like
fuck?
saying, "Hey, gentlemen and ladies, listen up."
I know, right? You can't
Okay.
do it.
Fuck both of you. So. Anyway,
With a
I'm just
chainsaw.
saying, in that point there, you should maybe the kid, if he's really adamant about going into the service, get everything together and go to his parents and then talk to him, and then go from there.
That isn't even when I brought that up. I was hypothetically speaking because Sarah said something to me weeks ago, like, "How would you feel if Nick went in the National Guard?" And I'm like, "I don't care." And she's like, "You don't care?" And I'm like, "They don't go nowhere. They hang here."
No one calls the National Guard for.
Yeah.
They call them for
The
cleanup.
National Guard don't invade people and shit.
Right.
They call him for riots.
Yeah, and then they keep illegal immigrants from coming over and stuff
Right.
like that. And when Hurricane Katrina, they go down and hand out food
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
So-
a bitch, and if I was going to sign up for the military, it's going to be the National Guard.
Yeah, me too. But that was hypothetical because
Whatever the branch of military is, it's at the back of the line. That's the one I want to be in.
Throw me in the front.
and
No
like
way.
I mean something like say he gets his girlfriend pregnant and he's asking me what should I do, you know, and now I'm like, you know, well, you should give it up for adoption or you should keep it, and then he goes to you guys and you say, well, I think the opposite. And that's something like that is what I'm saying. It's got to be
Right.
something major.
Yeah, you should.
Right.
Yeah, like he can't come to me and say, "Hey, Dad, what color peg should I put on my bike?" And then I say red and you say green. He puts
Right.
green on there. I don't give a shit.
It can't be like the lyrics of your new song, because that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Right.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
As a matter of fact, now is as good a time as any
to play that.
to play that.
We're gonna play a requested commercial, and then we're gonna go to Weird How Yank My Dick's new single, "Deep Inside
See,
Me."
I told you it was yank. It should be yank a dick. God damn it!
I said yank a dick.
You said yank my dick.
Yank my dick,
It
not
was
yank
opposite.
a dick.
Didn't I tell him it was yank a dick? And he's like, "It ain't yank a dick. It's yank my dick."
It should be yank. Yeah.
my
What did I
dick.
say? Did I just say it
You
backwards?
said the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I'm
Talk
retarded.
about somebody being fucking
So
retarded.
make your fucking
here.
mind up.
Look,
Which one
I don't
you-
know what I want, but when I fucking figure it out, you guys will be the
You
first
said
to
yank,
know.
you said yank a
Maybe.
dick makes you sound like a faggot.
Yeah,
Yank.
He's
Okay.
he's like a gay pop star. It should be
Yank a dick.
yank my
My
dick.
dick.
We'll continue
Ma
this conversation
or me or
right
my
after
own.
these words.
Hey, fellas. Are you tired of jerking your own beef? Well, come on down to Dick Jackins Beef Jerkin. Here at Dick Jackins Jackins Beef Jerky, and we've been jerking beef for over 75 years. We don't give two shits if your beef's the size of a newborn calf or a Texas Longhorn. Bring it down and we'll jerk it for you. We'll jerk your beef in its own juices and spices so that your beef will come out tender all the time. Dick Jackins wants you to think of us when you need your beef jerked. We hope to continue the family tradition of jerking beef for years to come. So open a sack and pop some Dick Jackins beef jerkins in your mouth today. I'm P. Squirrel, and I give this my endorsement.
My vag is moist, and I want to fuck you. We met at your place, time and again. I thought about it. You treat it like it's not incest. We're fucking cousins. I'm liking that. You asked how I want it. I want you to bend me over and go deep inside me. I'll climax when your balls slap my pussy. Don't be surprised if I swallow the sap from your wood. I couldn't help it. It tastes so good. Your load is thick, but I swallowed it whole. You're so much bigger than I gave you credit for. That makes me nervous. I want you to bend me over and go deep inside me. I'll climax when your balls slap my pussy. Don't be surprised if I swallow the sap from your wood. I couldn't help it. It tastes so good. You are the starer of my swollen tits. I suck your meat stick while you take a shit. That's called a blumpkin. You're the best head giver I've ever had eat. You're the only cousin I've ever made skeet. What took me so long? I've never felt orgasms before. I've never wanted to be someone else's whore. Wet underwear now. Oh, wet underwear now. I want you to bend me over and go deep inside me. I'll climax when your balls slap my pussy. And don't be surprised if I swallow the sap from your wood. I couldn't help it. It tastes so good. I want you to bend me over and go deep inside me. I'll climax when your balls slap my pussy. Don't be surprised if I swallow the sap from your wood. I couldn't help it. It tastes so good.
Alrighty then. I'm P. Squirrel, and that was Weird Al Yankovic with deep inside me comes from this is for Colin. This is Sherry, she writes, P Squirrel, my boyfriend left me last week for a bitch on the internet. And I told him to get off Facebook, but every time I bitch at him, he'd say I was acting like a retard because he would never do anything to hurt me like that. Well, he met the bitch at Western Hills Plaza at Devereaux's, and I asked him why he met her there, and she said, you know where to get your hose, Devereaux's. So he went there and met her.
You know to get your hose at Devereaux's.
So he left and took the bitch down to Florida and left me high and dry with my 7 kids. Yeah, all 7 of them. 6 boys, 1 girl. Yeah, it's not too good. But anyway, so I'm just asking you, Weird Hal, I'm asking you, what should I do? So, what should I do?
You're going to write a song parody?
No, I'm not going to write no song parodies. I'm just going to go to Dick Jacket's Beef Jerkin. And I'm going to tell Dick Jackin, to jack that motherfucker. Okay.
We were here Saturday night and we were both doing this, and it was so. I swear to God, we were just having random friends call and we would just do this.
It was so fucking funny.
You can throw that effect on everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can just turn whatever you want, man.
Yeah, I was doing it too, and then I was doing this like weird voice like this.
Yeah, we should just do
And
it.
then I got made fun of because I was actually doing a voice with a voice effect.
Double affected?
Yeah.
We
yeah.
should do ambiguously gay squirrel duos.
Oh, do we? Does a lot of people have the effect or what?
Just
I think it might just be us.
You have it?
I'm not double affected, though.
Bend over, pull your furry tail up, and let me spank them nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb right up in there.
Oh, yeah. Let's do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Come on.
Come on,
Y'all
pull
are
it
some
down.
sick motherfuckers.
Pull it down. Oh, pop a pinky in there.
Rub my squirrel
These
clit.
squirrels fucking. Wow.
Rub my squirrel clit. Yeah.
I'm about
Yeah.
to.
Good.
I'm about to come.
He just busted the biggest nut I've ever seen.
Hey, don't come on your nuts, man.
Come on, play with the taint. Play with my taint.
I'm not touching your taint.
No, nibble on it with your
No.
squirrel teeth.
No, your taint stinks.
Just nibble and pull on it.
It ain't right to taint your taint, man.
I know it ain't right, but sometimes when it ain't right, it's so good.
Most of the things I like ain't right. You know what I mean?
You guys are fucked up.
It's okay. It's okay, Shannon.
It's not okay.
Oh, yeah,
It's not okay.
It's so okay.
I will not go into the
Y'all
darkness.
are sick as hell.
Come to the light, Caroline.
will not go into the
How did it
darkness.
feel, Clarice, when Miggs flew nut in your hair?
Hold on, you gotta do that again. Go ahead.
I need to ask you a question, Clarice. What did Mick say to you when you walked down the hallway? He said, I could smell your cunt. How did it feel, Clarice, when Mick said he could smell your cunt and he flung jizz in your hair? Did you feel like a toilet, like a urinal, Clarice? Did the lambs start screaming when they seen the jizz fly?
Guys are. God, ate up.
So,
Wow.
so I think that should be a new skit right there.
What?
The fucking squirrels.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, but we'll
What
call
are you
it
gonna
something
do?
else.
Just keep doing quotes from the movie?
No, I'll
The
make
same
up-
one?
We'll make up our
Make
own.
shit
Oh,
up.
okay.
How did it feel, Clarice, when Miggs reached out and popped his middle finger in your twat?
Dude, I'm loving my new mic stand. I can just swing it around like this.
You should swing it.
Like you got a
Swang it.
swung in your face there.
Daddy's in the backyard rolling up that garden hose,
That's what
and
you should-
Roger's in the studio playing with his microphone.
What do you think the my car, my bucket I got?
Yeah.
It's got 180,000 miles on it, and when I got it, it had like 165 or something. And I just wanted, I never had a car with that many miles on it, so I want to see how long I can drive that bitch before it blows up.
Do you know what the record is? I do know this. This is kind of
No.
an odd fact.
It's probably over 1 million.
Yeah.
Like the speedometer's like flipped.
Over 1 million?
Yeah, I'd say it's over 1 million.
Yeah.
You're
It's
talking about
close.
on a passenger
if it's not,
car.
If it's not, it's like 800,000.
A passenger car, right?
Yeah, passenger car. What
'Cause I know-
brand would you say?
Because I know
It was
I bet it's a
Toyota.
I bet it's a Yugo. Mercedes Benz.
Chevrolet.
It's a Volvo.
I knew it was a German fucking car.
It's a Volvo.
It's a Volvo.
That's what I
It's a
thought.
Volvo.
Shit, I got 210 on the.
Hey, I know some Volvos
Yeah.
got mass miles on them.
This motherfucker has 2.8 million miles.
What do you mean it has? Like it's still running?
I guess.
Now this now
The guy's name. Hold on. I don't know what the year is. The guy's name is Irvin Gordon, and he lives in Long Island.
Is that like the third engine the car's had? You know what I'm saying?
No, he goes in to say that he did every. You know how when you look in the back of the
service.
book and it says exactly what you're supposed to do at every
Service
mileage.
intervals.
He did that shit and put 2.8 million miles on it. You know, when I look at that thing, I'm like, fuck lubing anything at that mileage. I'll lube it when it's fucked up. And his basic thing is that
you read the book,
the engineers who built the car obviously know the car the best, and if you do all that shit, you can get rid of it. But most people are they hate the way their car smells after 2.8 million miles. God, could you imagine how many farts were let in a car?
Ass. Whoa.
I bet the seats to drive that long, you have to be in a car so long.
Yeah.
So I know the seats
That seat is molded
smell
to his
like
ass.
Swampy ass.
Swampy Volvo.
Don't we have a product for that?
Yeah, I think you need some monkey butt swamp ass powder.
That's what it smells like when you sit down.
Yeah.
You can pour a gallon of Febreze on it.
It's better than being in the bedroom with Danica Patrick hearing. Like, what if she comes like that? Like, when she has an orgasm, it's like.
Wow.
I don't care as long as I'm making her do it.
No, that's a game ender, right? If a chick has like a strange orgasm,
Yeah, if she sounds mechanical.
Yeah, she sounds
what if
mechanical.
you're
Something.
banging a chick and when she comes, she makes a horse sound?
Would
I
you
mean,
lose
I'm
your
just
erection?
I'm gonna be stunned for a minute, but
don't you think you would laugh?
For a
I mean, pussy's pussy. My heart on ain't gonna go down because she goes.
Yeah, I just lost mine. It won't be back till next Tuesday now.
That's what I'm
Thanks.
thinking because you're still in the motion of when you're coming or she's coming, and then she makes some fucking
What
noise
if she
like
laughs
that.
like a man?
Hold on, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and paint a
Never
picture.
do that again.
Okay.
Sometimes when me and Shannon
Oh, God.
or having relations, something
What's
odd.
relations?
Oh no.
Hold on, I guess answer that.
WSWG show. Who you talking to?
I haven't heard anything all afternoon here, all evening, about Dr. Martin Luther King. Today is his birthday, and I have yet to hear anything celebrating the
Well-
birth of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King on your show.
Well, thanks for calling in, and
You just said it for us. Thank you.
yeah,
We appreciate that.
I didn't get the day off, so he doesn't make the show.
I just want to let you know that today is his birthday and that we
Well-
should celebrate.
Well, our show is not canceled today, so
Well, how are you celebrating?
I am sitting around drinking Milwaukee's Best.
was that his drink?
And we're talking jive.
Was that his drink?
Well, talk some jive to us.
Yes.
Give us a sample of your jive talk.
We had ham hocks and bean for dinner today.
Really,
Cornbread.
ham hocks? I don't even know what that is.
I wouldn't want to be around you tomorrow.
Cornbread, ain't that a Confederate meal?
And then I walked outside and looked up at the sky and saw his face in the clouds.
Really?
Really?
Can I have some of what
Like,
you're
did you see
having?
him on your toast this morning too?
We had ham hocks and beans,
All right, thanks for calling in.
some greens.
Thanks for calling in. I'm sure
All right,
his kids will
peace and love, peace and love.
Later.
peace and
We also
love.
had some black-eyed peas.
This guy's just gonna keep telling us what he ate, man. Hang up on him.
Happy MLK Day, buddy. Okay.
What was I saying before? We just got this guy's fucking.
You were talking
His
about
meal?
us making relations.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why he called, just
Yeah.
to butt into that.
He's like, they're gonna call. They're gonna start talking about what they do when they be boning.
I better call
I'm
and
calling
interrupt
it.
them.
Calling and talking about Martin Luther King. No, sometimes when we're making quote unquote relations,
What does that mean?
It means,
Like
we're
when you're
bumping
deep
uglies.
insider?
Yeah, when we're
Bumping
deep
uglies.
insiders.
Hot dick inside.
We're doing, yeah.
Like when your balls are smacking the vulva.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Something weird will happen, and one person will giggle,
Okay.
and then the giggle becomes contagious. It's kind of like when...
Same number, dude.
No. He's just going to say, and we had some fucking pinto beans, and
we had some rice and
No.
some
cornbread and greens.
and some
you know how when you're like on a bus and
Chitterlings?
you're sitting in the back and you see somebody at the front of the bus yawn, and then you're like, yeah, when you're in the bed, like I just fucking did.
Just answer.
This is the WSWG show. What'd you have for dessert?
Huh. Nothing at all. Budweiser.
Yeah, Budweiser for dessert.
Oh, yeah. Still having it.
What you want to talk about?
Y'all was talking about, like, weird pussies and stuff, and, I didn't hear nothing about squirting in there. The ones that squirt out at you.
Have you
Like
made
when
somebody
down on
squirt?
There's a show called Squirting. You should look it up.
Have you made somebody squirt?
It's happened before, yeah.
Who we talking to? What's
I
your
thought
name?
she peed on me.
What's your
She
name?
peed on me.
Tony.
Tony?
Yep.
So when's the last time did you see it squirt, or you just felt like somebody pissed on your cock?
She squirted.
You need to turn it down.
Was it in your face?
Yeah.
Did you get it in your
Yeah,
eye?
it was. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention about that. I jumped up pretty fast and grabbed the shirt.
All right. Well, I want to say it's pretty early in early in the show, so you could look back through the archives, listen to the show on squirting. There's actually a video showing you how to make chicks squirt. It's very informative.
Check out the archive, man. You can find it. It's called Squirting.
And again, thanks Tony for calling in.
Later.
Enjoy your butt, dude.
Anyway, I'm gonna try to finish this. We need to get a fucking call screener. So anyway, you know how, like I said, you're at the back of the bus and somebody yawns. Well, when
It's contagious.
when someone giggles when two people are having sex, it totally annihilates everything. The giggle enters the room and You mean to tell me you keep a straight face and your woman's just giggling? No. If I start laughing, she starts laughing, and then I laugh because I made her laugh, and then it's like all fucked up.
vicious cycle.
And
Yeah,
then my dick goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but then that ends after a few seconds, and then you go back to concentrate.
It's tough though to come back.
Sometimes
from
it doesn't. Sometimes it ends it.
I went down to eat it one time, and that's when my butt was way up in the air and shit, and I'm down there, and it just went. She just started like, "Oh my God, Rick!"
I was going to ask a question about that. What do you guys remember what you did when the first time you heard a pussy fart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?"
I hit it again. Made it fart again.
I mean, did you get like
no?
That's
no.
It didn't stop.
I just say, "Ooh, it's talking to me." I mean, don't bother. I mean, if I'm just looking
Well,
at
I mean, we're talking about weird shit and laughing.
if I'm
and all
just look, if I'm just looking at it and it farts, that's a problem.
yeah, right.
If it's just like or ain't that what you call it? Ain't that? Yeah.
That's what it does.
All right.
I ain't never heard one go.
I'm not gonna dispute what your pussy fart sounded like.
Okay, now we know. Sounds like
Celebrity bug shots. What's this all about?
Celebrity mug
shots.
Oh, okay.
Jamie Lee Presley.
Yeah, she used to be hot till she got that fucking mugshot. And for those of you, again, who are listening on the WSWGshow.com and are listening on the Listen Live page, you can click the link at the bottom and see this celebrity mugshot. It's like I used to want to bang her, now I don't.
Not in that.
That was a
picture,
game
no.
ender for me.
Yeah.
And how much time do we have left?
About
10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. We should probably pass it off to Shannon.
Yeah, I've got some interesting things to talk about.
Well, how about the pick your chick poll that's on the WSWG
Oh,
radio
yeah, okay.
website?
Briefly go over the results, and we can ask people to, again, get off their ass and go vote.
Yeah, just get on the website and vote. Go to WSWGradio.com. Right on the front page, it's the hottest woman in 2010. Give a vote. One of them's running away with it right now, but we're going to continue to take votes and then announce the winner on our Friday Night Freak Show, February 4th.
So go there and vote.
Right. Your choices are Mila Kunis from that 70s show, Scarlett Johansson, who you should know, and if not, you were probably, dead for a while. Sophie Monk, you don't know, and she's got no votes, so that makes perfectly good sense. Elijah Dushku is most famous for Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I can't take with
the
that
new guy.
Is that if you just add chi on the end of her name, it's douche coochie. I mean,
douche coochie.
But anyway, Katy Perry, she's on there too.
And Katy Perry, you should all know.
You ladies fought so many fucking years to be able to vote, so why don't you go on there
Right.
and vote? You guys can vote too. Get up.
And now it's time for news. News.
Yep.
Do we have the right news?
Do we have it?
Do we?
Oh my God, we're gonna have to check it out.
I'm going to go with a no.
Yeah, no one will hear her over the obnoxious news music.
And here we go with news
Okay.
with Shane.
So I've got a couple of news things to go over with you today. So I've been on this health kick, trying to lose some weight.
Yeah.
Been on this program for 2 weeks today.
You're just trying to get your clam
You
in
need
a
to lose
fucking
about
bikini.
195 pounds.
Anyway, I've lost 2 pounds. Thank you very much. And I just thought it would be interesting to see some different sexual activities that we could do to help me burn some more calories.
Right on.
So,
not you, fag.
She said we like it was more than.
She looked at me, not you.
It is more than just me. But because
Although I hope your old lady-
your wife, Rick,
She
and
just
your
said
wife,
butt.
Jimmy, both of your wives are also doing this program with me. So now you can help educate them on how to burn.
I mean,
the
I'll
most
help.
calories.
I'll help your old lady burn some calories
go.
if you want.
Well, when
Okay.
she goes through the list, I'm going to see how many calories she burnt last night.
When she goes through the list, you tell me what I can help Sarah burn.
Okay. All right. So removing her clothes, removing my clothes or her
Okay.
clothes, okay, with her consent,
Yeah.
12 calories.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I?
You burn it?
Can I help your woman lose
Hold
12
on.
calories?
You burn 12 by him taking your clothes off.
Removing her clothes. So that
Making
would be
her heart rate
him
go up.
burning
Burns
12 calories. Or so I'm going to help him remove
So
his
what if
clothes.
he takes them off with his mouth? Does that raise it?
We're going to get to that. Okay.
She has this covered.
Yes.
Okay.
Removing her clothes without her consent. 2,187 calories.
Yeah, because it's going to be a fucking.
It's going to be a brawl.
It's going to be a rape. That's how much a rape victim loses.
Well, hey, don't play because we've been in a bedroom where I, tried to fight you off and it doesn't go so well.
You lose every time.
I do. End up naked every time. Opening her bra. Both hands, 8 calories. One hand, 12 calories. With your teeth, 485.
I cannot possibly burn 12 calories in 4.4 nanoseconds. Because that's how long it takes me to undo her bra.
Let's see.
Oh, this is a.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm just saying, I found this on like a
Okay.
nutritional website.
Okay.
Okay. Putting on a condom with an erection, 6 calories.
Can you put a condom on without an erection?
Apparently you can because it burns 3,315 calories. What the fuck?
You just stuff your balls and everything in there.
Okay, positions. Okay, missionary, 12 calories. 69
Just
laying.
having sex missionary? That's only 12 calories?
For the woman, because she's just laying there.
69 laying down, 78 calories. 69 standing up, 812 calories.
Dude,
4 billion calories.
So basically, it's like putting your woman in a tombstone pile driver.
Yeah.
A wheelbarrow, 216. Doggy style.
For the person carrying the wheelbarrow or the person being the wheelbarrow?
one carrying. Okay. So I think this is from the male perspective. Like if you were a guy doing these things with your woman, this is how many calories you can burn. So you have to be kind of creative. At least for me, we have to be creative and try to figure out how we can, do this with you guys and burn as many
what
calories.
about oral?
Getting there. 10. It's 10 calories, by the way. I've already
For
looked that
who?
up. Giving or receiving, you burn 10 calories.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
but you're going to
okay?
gain some here.
And that's for like 10 minutes, I believe. It's like 10 for 10.
I think you guys burn more
Jizz
calories.
is calorie free.
It's
We
actually
should
full of
promote that.
protein. It's very,
But
very...
it's free calories, like celery.
No, it has calories. It's not calories.
On this show, it's free, damn it.
You have to feed your muscle protein, and it's got plenty in it.
It does have a lot of protein.
So swallow, girls.
Okay. Okay, we talked about wheelbarrow. Doggy style, 326. And Italian chandelier, which I have no idea what it is, but I'm very interested
I
because
thought the doggy style 326 was like a extra maneuver to the doggy style.
Yeah.
It was just the calories.
Like, yeah, what'd you do to that bitch last night? Man, I doggy style 326 that bitch.
Italian chandelier, 2,912 calories.
You're going to have to look that up.
So hold on.
Yes.
If doggy style's 360,
326.
and that night that I had whiskey dick, or I thought I did, I mean, I was going at it for like an hour. So how long is the 380 something? How long is that? 5-10 minutes?
I think this is based off of a 30-minute session, I believe.
So I burned 800.
If you suck my dick for 30 minutes, you're burning more than 12 calories.
Right. Okay.
I'm pretty
there
sure
ain't a
about
chick
that.
could suck my dick for a half an hour.
You're right.
So orgasms, okay? Real ones, you burn about 112 calories having a real one. Having a fake one, you burn about 1,315.
Okay,
You should
see
learn
now,
to fake it.
Yeah, this is
Because
bullshit.
I don't care if you come.
Because now,
Thanks, Torlin.
when we fuck, I'm only burning 112, and they're burning 560
Right.
by having 4 or 5 orgasms.
Right.
That's fucking horseshit.
Okay, moving on. Post-orgasm, laying in bed, hugging, 18 calories. Getting up immediately, 36 calories.
That's how much I burn.
Explaining why you got out of bed immediately, 816 calories.
Well, she does it too, because we're one to get to the cleanup.
All right, here's kind of an interesting piece to kind of add to that. Getting a second erection, if you are between the ages of 20 and 29 years old, you burn 36 calories. Between the age of 30 and 39, 80 calories. 40 to 49, 124. Age 50 to 59, 1,972 calories. And 60 to 69 years, 7,916 calories.
Okay, I got a question for you. How many calories does Rick burn when he jacks off?
You know what? I don't know that it had...
I don't think it's many, because I'd be
manual
fucking
speech.
bulimic right now.
All right, here's the last piece of this, and then I'll move on to my second story. Dressing afterwards. Calmly, 32 calories. In a hurry, 98 calories.
So when Jaden's knocking, like, Daddy wants some water, that's the 90 calories.
Hold on, I'm getting to that part. With her father knocking at the door, 5,218 calories. With her husband knocking at the door, 8,775 calories.
Okay.
And with your wife knocking at the door, 13,521 calories.
So that's what it is, everybody. So have lots of sex and lose lots of weight and be healthy.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you guys next week on the West Side Wise Guys show.
Peace.
Later.
Get off your ass and vote.
Now.
Get off your ass and have sex.
Lots of it.
Playing none of the hits, but talking all the shit. You're listening to WSWG Radio.